movie, show, game, and music.
Shameless Babysitter. What the fuck is that? I hear you asking the question. Well, I propose this, right? Have you seen Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead? Again, I might be dating myself with this one, but if you have you also seen Shameless? If you've seen them both, you might sort of be catching on to what I'm hitting at right now, and that is that these things got a lot in common. I'm not gonna say somebody ripped somebody off, because I don't think that's the case here. I just want to point out that these two motherfuckers is living the same goddamn life. Like, the similarities are crazy as fuck, undeniable. So, you know, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna break it down. How are they similar? How are they not similar? I feel like, in my own opinion, Fiona is just living the extended version of what Swell had to go through in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. They live in mirrored, slightly altered fucking lives. Let's get into this shit. First up the bat, like any other fucking household, it starts with the parenting, right? So you got Miss Crandall from Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, and then you got Monica. Now, I know what some of y'all are thinking. They are not the same person. Oh, but I beg to motherfucking differ, because Miss Crandall decides that, oh, you know, I've had a very rough 34 years. First of all, stop, bitch, cat. Ain't no way that face is the face of a fucking 34-year-old. Bitch, you are all kind to shot the fuck out. But still, decides after all that bullshit, you know, I've had a rough 34 fucking years, I could use a vacation. Now, when she says I could use a vacation, she means strong I on that fucking sentence, because this bitch takes off for fucking summer vacation to fucking Australia without her goddamn kids. She got 5 of them motherfuckers, and she like, nah, deuces, I'm out this bitch. I'll leave a little envelope with some money in it for y'all, but I'm fucking gone. Now, Monica took the same fucking vacation, just extended over some fucking years, and she ain't leave shit for them goddamn kids. Now, Miss Crandall might as well not have left anything for them goddamn kids. She left them with the oldest fucking bitch living, who was like literally seconds away from fucking having a goddamn stroke, heart attack, who the fuck knows, and fucking croaking the fuck out. And that's where they both left they goddamn kids. Not a thought in the world. Now, Miss Crandall might have called a couple of times, but bitch, how you going on fucking vacation and leaving your goddamn kids to swelter and deal it out inside this goddamn dump of a fucking house? Cause every goddamn corner we turn down is a goddamn mess. Clutter, mess, boxes. This house look like it ain't been cleaned decently in fucking years, and you need a fucking vacation? All of fucking summer? However much money she left in that fucking envelope, trust it was not a fucking enough. Them kids was gonna be scraping by that whole entire goddamn summer. They left their kids, and, you know, like, who the fuck does that shit? Who is leaving that many fucking kids unattended? Because you need a rest. You need a fucking break. Are you fucking serious? Swellen and fucking Fiona. Both the oldest of their goddamn families. So, of course, they stuck dealing with the pressure that could drip, drip, drip like it never stops. Whoa. On some straight up bullshit. They both young as fuck, so their concerns should be typical fucking teenage to young adult concerns. Going out to a party. Does this dude like me? Does he not like me? But they both got ain't shit mamas, fuck all fathers. They stuck carrying the goddamn load for the whole goddamn thing, and end up getting some bullshit ass goddamn jobs so they can try and keep everything afloat. Meanwhile, the younger siblings, of course, as always, disrespectful as fuck to this person who is basically carrying their whole goddamn existence on their shoulders, fucking disrespecting the goddamn rules, stealing from this person, making their life miserable, fighting them the whole goddamn way, talking shit to them. Meanwhile, this person at any moment could just turn around and be like, deuces, I'm an adult. I don't want the fucking responsibility. I don't want the fucking burden. Y'all aren't acting like you want me to take on the burden and the fucking responsibility, so I'm fucking out this bitch. But no, instead they lump that shit onto their goddamn plates. And even though it means they gotta sacrifice so much of their goddamn lives, they can't go here, they can't go there, whatever, you know, for them, it's worth it because I'm holding this goddamn family together. So they both end up making, you know, some stupid ass mistakes along the fucking way because, of course, they're young as shit and still trying to figure out who the fuck they are while at the same time trying to lift this family up, make sure the family doesn't fucking take a plunge down. Why? Because we ain't got no fucking father for no fucking stability. There's no financial support from a dad. There's no discipline coming from a dad. There's no fucking mom in here to nurture anybody. I gotta be the nurturer, even though I didn't get nurtured. Like, it's some old straight up bullshit. They both try to navigate their way through it, and it's just sad to see. Really, you just feel bad for them. Like, fuck, this ain't how your life's supposed to be. You're supposed to be doing all types of other shit, driving around with your homies, and instead you in here wiping noses, boo-boos, and paying the bills. Next up the bat, we got the fuck up second child. Because in both motherfucking cases, both in the case of fucking Philip Gallagher and fucking Kenny, you both old enough where you could contribute the fuck more. In Kenny's case, maybe even more so, since apparently these two motherfuckers are supposed to be twins. But both of these motherfuckers flat out fucking refuse. They perfectly good with lumping all this shit onto one person's plate, financially support the house, and I'll do what I can here and there to help contribute. No, motherfucker, you don't not I'll do what I can here and there. Motherfucker, you gonna kick in like I fucking kick in, but neither of these motherfuckers ever actually do kick in like they fucking should. Both of these motherfuckers on some stupid stoner shit. I just want to party and bullshit and fucking just chill with my homies and fucking, you know, live my life like that. And could be living up to a higher potential in Lips fucking case. This motherfucker had his whole goddamn way into fucking college. Pissed that shit away. Because what? He wanted to party and bullshit. Fucking Kenny's ass out here fucking flunking the fuck out. Swelling, his twin, then already fucking graduated. She's supposed to be looking into colleges. This motherfucker's supposed to be looking into them shits too. But is not. Why? Because he done pissed away a whole fucking year. And he gotta do a senior year fucking next year. Neither of these motherfuckers is living up to their potential intellectually. And neither of these motherfuckers is even giving two fucks about really trying to kick in with the goddamn family. Oh, they cool to, you know, play some games with the little kids and, you know, walk somebody to fucking school and shit. But motherfucker, kick in financially. Stop riding your sister's fucking coattails like you her firstborn child. You motherfucking not. You supposed to be a fucking tag team partner. At least that's what you should be. And if both of y'all motherfuckers went and got jobs to help your older siblings, y'all could be living that goddamn plush life. If you contributed a little bit more instead of acting like a fucking, you know, 10, 12-year-old, oh, I'm doing the best I can. Bitch, go get a real fucking job. Kick in really. Kick in seriously. Actually fucking help. Nah, these motherfuckers want to sit around and wait for the oldest to fucking do it. Now we check in with the pretty boy of the motherfucking families. On both accounts. You got Zach and fucking Ian. Both of these dudes, like, you know, all they looking for is just someone to fucking love them. You know what I'm saying? Now, it differs slightly because Ian, you know, his sexual orientation is different than Zach. You know what I'm saying? Ian's gay. Zach is not. But still, both these motherfuckers, all they caring about throughout this goddamn trial and everything that's going on with their goddamn families, the struggle and shit. The only struggle that's real to them is they goddamn love life. And Zach, he's simping so down bad that this motherfucker done fucking snatched the goddamn money out of fucking Swellen's goddamn wallet and shit so he could buy a fucking diamond ring for his goddamn girlfriend. This motherfucker is in fucking middle school. Like, what are you, like 12, motherfucker? And you out here trying to buy fucking diamond rings, like a real fucking diamond? Like, bruh, get the fuck out of here. Motherfucker didn't even get the goddamn diamond back after it was over. But anyway, move that shit to the side. Ian and fucking Zach both is just looking for love. They just looking for somebody to love them. Somebody who can tell them that, you know what I'm saying? Because they feel, they both, in my own humble opinion, feel the fucking emotional fucking longing of not having parents who care the fuck enough to check the fuck in and be present and fucking do right by them. So they looking for some outside attention, some outside affection. And that's all that really matters to either of these motherfuckers, is just finding somebody who will accept them, the damaged person they are, the way they are, and just, you know, show them that unconditional fucking love. And that's some sad shit in both cases. Both some solid ass dudes, but like, damn, this is the type of damage that gets done right here. is this type of shit. You end up with kids that's looking for love in all the fucking wrong places. Melissa and motherfucking Debbie Gallagher. Now, this is where we start differing a little bit. Like, not even a little bit, like a lot of bit. But I can rectify this whole different shit that happens right here. And that is that you gotta take Walter's disposition and apply that to Melissa, and take Melissa's and apply it to Walter. It'll make sense in a minute. Give me a second. Debbie, words don't even come close to explain how damaged and fucked up this goddamn kid is. She's so damaged and fucked up that she almost on some Ian shit where she looking for love in all the wrong places, but nah, she looking for love in all the wrong places, and by that, she looking for somebody who she can show her love to. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, them parents not being around, she had a lot of love she wanted to show her parents and didn't get to. So this motherfucker out here kidnapping babies and shit. She fucking, she overdoing it. She played with a stroller like way longer than any other kid would. Melissa, on the other hand, she kind of hardcore. She on some tomboy shit. And Debbie, once she get older, she start thinking she that way because she learned how to fight while also scamming some dude into knocking her up. But I digress. We're not talking about that shit right now. We're talking about young Debbie, young Melissa. And young Debbie was a crybaby, pushover, weenie, rump roast, whatever the fuck you want to call it. She just was not that motherfucker. Melissa, she that dude. She that motherfucker. If you fuck with Melissa, you was probably gonna get your head caved in. So, in my opinion, Melissa's attitude is more like Carl's, and Debbie's is more like fucking Walter. But that's the position they in. They the second daughter out of the whole goddamn group. So, clearly there's gonna be, some missteps there. There's already a daughter who's nailing it, so they chose, or maybe they didn't so much choose, but they're the daughter that's not really nailing it that hard. And they have the room to make those mistakes because the oldest is fucking holding it down. Walter and Carl, youngest in this lineup. Now, I say the youngest in this lineup because Carl has a younger sibling, but, technically, don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. This is the end of the road for the kids, so this is where we gonna cut it. Sorry, Liam, but they don't have another kid for me to compare with you. Carl on some thuggin', buggin', hardcore shit. This motherfucker play with goddamn throwing stars. He got a goddamn bat. He fucking scours the fucking police goddamn dumpsters so he can get the goddamn tasers and the weapons and shit that they throw away. He on some hardcore shit. That dog that everybody's like, oh, he got that dog in him. Carl was born that dog. The dog ain't in him. He is that fucking dog. Now, contrary to Carl, you got Walter. Walter is a sweet kid. Now, he a goddamn filthy ass fucking thief for what he did to Swelling, but still, he is a sweet kid. He don't really, do much. He just like chilling in the house with the fucking dog, watching TV and shit, like he on some normal kid type shit, which is why his disposition goes more with Debbie's disposition and Carl's goes more with Melissa's. See what I'm saying? Starting to make a little bit more sense now, right? So, as the youngest on the rung, they kind of get overlooked a lot, for Carl in the earlier seasons, overlooked a lot. You don't really see too much of them. They just sort of staying out the way. They, not really trying to be on the scene, doing anything. They do their own thing. And you know what? They're just fine doing their own thing. They don't need too much attention from anybody else. They're perfectly happy to just fly under the fucking radar because this life already is what it is. So they just zone out in their own thing. For Walter, his zoning out means fucking TV. For Carl, his zoning out means that hood, thug, street life. And that's where he's zoned in at. That's where his attention is in fucking building himself into the biggest, baddest motherfucker he knows. That way don't nobody fuck with him. And it's understandable because he don't feel protected at home. Neither of them, they ain't got somebody to protect him. A man to protect him. Brian and goddamn Jimmy. Now, I hear what you're saying. Oh, Brian wasn't like that. Brian wasn't like Jimmy. He wasn't stealing cars. He wasn't doing drugs. He wasn't secretly married. He wasn't lying to Swelling. And to that, I say, hush up. Let me kick this shit real quick. Both of these motherfuckers meet the prospective fucking firstborns while they trying to deal with and raise their younger siblings. They both know what the fuck they getting into. This is a goddamn teenage to young adult fucking female that I just fell for and I'm digging, and she got oodles of fucking siblings underneath her that she's responsible for taking care of. Yet somehow along the fucking lines, both of these motherfuckers completely forget that goddamn detail and expect this person to just run the fuck off into the sunset. Oh, come be with me. How come we don't get to spend more time together? Blah, 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 blah. We could just go away together. Motherfucker, you knew the goddamn situation when you got into it. You knew what the fuck it was. So if you couldn't handle somebody who was not going to be available day and night whenever the fuck you wanted to just kite the fuck off and do shit, then you really shouldn't have started up a goddamn relationship with them. Meanwhile, both of these motherfuckers got the luxury of just being like, oh yeah, let's just go kick it, because they both from families of means that have parents who are where the fuck they supposed to be, doing what the fuck they supposed to be doing. So yeah, clearly they don't fucking get it because they ain't grow up with that goddamn damage. But you want to date somebody who is damaged and is the main provider, the sole fucking nurturer of their goddamn family, and then be suddenly disheartened because, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're choosing your family over me. Bitch, you knew what the fuck the situation was when you started dating them. You knew that they were the fucking main thread that was holding all this shit together, and now you expect them to just cut that thread and run off into the fucking sunset with you? You are both complete fucking assholes for actually being that demanding of fucking boyfriends during a time where this fucking person would love to do the shit that you asking them to do, but they know they can't, and so they have to push that shit down. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Both of you. Y'all ain't shit. Scream, schemes, scream, schemes and scream. If you laugh, go ahead, hit that motherfucking like button. If you disagree, share it with me in the comments section. And if you like what I do, follow me, boo. Alright, I'm out.